I love museums. I love taking my children to museums. The more interactive, the more obscure, the better. One summer in sleepaway camp, I actually challenged my students, let's build a museum of Moshe Rabbeinu's life. And one of the patterns we found was that every significant event in Moshe's life happened to deal with water, beginning with this week's Parshat Shemot. Moshe receives his name after being saved from the Nile River. Kimin hamayim b'shitiu, says Bat Paro. Moshe meets his wife Tzipporah at the well, where he provides her and her sheep with water. He miraculously takes the Jewish people out of Egypt by splitting the water at the Red Sea. He miraculously turns the bitter waters of Marah into sweet, drinkable water by placing a stick into that water. And lastly, he miraculously hits the rock, bringing forth drinking water for his people and for the sheep. What is it about this connection between Moshe and water that is so significant? Our rabbis say that the Torah is compared to 7 different liquids: Yad, Shachat, Dam, Yain Udvash, Shemen, Chalav, Tal, and Dam is again Dam, blood, and Mayim. The Torah is compared to wine in that it makes people happy, the finest of liquids. It's compared to Chalav in that it connects us to the generations preceding us. And it's connected to water in that it is a staple. You need water to survive. You need Torah to survive and to thrive. Here I think we're finding that Moshe is like water. Moshe is the one representative in this world who brings us Torah to Moshe. Hashem's Torah is given through Moshe Rabbeinu. The Torah describes Moshe as the most humble person that ever lived, and yet at the same time, Moshe was the only person that spoke to Hashem panim el panim. The Torah makes us humble, and it also elevates us. It exalts us. It is this quality of Moshe Rabbeinu, I think, that we learn in the very beginning of his existence. This is not a mere coincidence that Moshe's name comes from the water. This is his very essence. And from Moshe, we can all learn to strive to be humble and yet elevated like royalty in the pursuit of Hashem's holy Torah in this world. Shabbat Shalom.